Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by my channel. Today I would like to share with you the swap that I put together for an upcoming Valentine's Day swap that I'm participating in. And here's a little bit of information about it. It's the Valentine Embellishment Book Swap for 2023, and it is hosted by Liana here on YouTube, and she is at It's a Deal. You can also look for all the other inspiration by checking out at hashtag VDaySwap23. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, I am fairly new to YouTube. I'm really trying to get more involved by doing some swaps and making some more videos. Here's my YouTube. I'm at Craft Designs by Julie. I also am on Instagram. And then I also have recently opened an Etsy shop. I do have some Valentine goodies in my shop. I've got some seam binding. If you're looking for seam binding, I've got some handmade flowers in some pretty pink and red colors, as well as a couple of Valentine junk journal embellishment kits. So if you're looking for some Valentine die cuts or things you can use to make handmade Valentines, please check out my shop. Here is the collection that I used for the swap. It is Cupid & Co. by Echo Park. So this is the way my packages are going to be sent out to the recipients. I received 2 and make 2, so I made these 2, plus I made one for Liana, who's hosting the swap. I'm going to take one out of the bag and show you what it looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the embellishment book out of the bag, and I do have, this is the tag that's on the outside of this one. Every one of them, all of them will be a little bit different. The tag is different. Everything else in the swap is the same. So I put that it's from me, Julie F. at Craft Designs, and my information on the back of the tag, and that will be tied to the outside of the bag. Before I show you this one, I'm just going to show you that I tied it up with some of this chunky yarn. And the bag itself has little hearts on it. So cute. I got these bags at the Dollar Tree, and they're perfect size to fit these embellishment books in. Okay, so let's get to the embellishment book. All right, here's the cover. I used a KS Craft die that I got recently on Amazon. It's this cute little flower cart, and it has a wheel that moves. So I layered it up on foam just to give it some dimension, and added some cute little rose rolled flowers that I made. I did use some gold foil for the edges just to give it a little more bling. I cut out this love quote and made this little banner. I think it turned out really cute, and I don't know if you can see that it just hangs freely on there. And then I also added this pair of lips. Part of the requirements for the swap was to include a dangle on the binding of the book. I made this out of different types of ribbon and seam binding, and this lace trim, the heart lace trim from the Dollar Tree, as well as I added this cute little love charm, and it's attached by this safety pin thingamajiggy. I don't know what they're called. I did leave the back plain. I didn't put anything on the back. So that's that. And let's take a look and see what's inside. So the requirements for this swap were to make the embellishment book using the tutorial by Craft Purge. So I followed that tutorial and made my booklet using chipboard, and then covered it with the pattern paper. We were to include the dangle, decorate the cover. We were to include two types of trim, a memory dex, a shaker, 10 die cuts, and then the last thing was crafter's choice, such as 2 rosettes, 2 flowers, 2 bows, whatever you wanted to make. So those were requirements for the swap. So here, I'll show you what I made. First thing I made was this trim. I added 3 different kinds of trim, and I added them to this die trim sampler that I cut out. I attached it using some removable sticky dots. And then here is my memory decks. I've never made a memory decks before, so I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. This die I cut out 5 times, and then I glued it and layered it up so that it's, you know, it's pretty sturdy in there and chunky. And then I adhered this Valentine quote up on foam so to give it some dimension. And then I added this dimensional heart on here too, so to make it look kind of puffy. I did add some washi. The XOXO is washi tape, and this is washi here as well. And then I added a gemmy and a flat back pearl. Okay, and then in here is where we were to put our die cuts. So I'm just going to pull this out and show you what I made. I'm not going to open the pack and get all of them out, but I just put this sticker on the front with this little heart paper clip. And then here's the dies that I made. There's some, I did cut out one of those hearts that I made the memory decks out of. And then I added some doily dies, some flower dies, some hearts. And back here, there's some word sentiments. So that is that. Let me get this back on here. All right. And then that just fits right down in there. All right. Okay, and the next thing that I made was this shaker using the Scrap Diva Designs sunglass die. I made the sequin mix in there to match the pattern paper that I used. So there's some tiny little hearts in there. I added a few little black diamond dots in there. And then I added a pom-pom. And then here is my crafter's choice. I decided to make 2 bows and then 2 flowers. I layered these up with a little bit of vellum and then glued a pom-pom on top there. So that's everything I made. I was very excited with how this turned out, and it was a lot of fun. I'll just show you the store-bought goodie that I'm including. I'm not going to show you what's in it, but here's the package. I did make this little embellishment and attach it to the top of these heart stickers. So that's one of the goodies. And then the other one is in here. So there we go. I'm very excited about participating in this swap. And thank you very much for watching my video. And I will talk to you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.